What's up everybody, Little Big Robots back with another video. Today I'm going to be doing another kind of line roundup, meaning that I'm going to finish off this line. I'm going to open the last two figures in this line. There were 7 figures in this line. I'm going to catalog them a bit. Eventually these guys will get packed away to make room on my shelf for something else, just because that's what those are the sacrifices you have to make when you have a small amount of shelf space. I use 2 large shelves and 1 medium tiny shelf, and I tell myself you can't go above that. Do not go above that, because if you start to go outside the confines of your collection, you start to have problems with just mounds of junk, right? Piling up. But these are the Alternation line of toys. This is one of the favorite things I've found over the last couple of years. This is an independent line made by pandy-mony-toy brands. I'll link all this in the description, but I recently had an interview with the creator. Fantastic line. If you can imagine 80s toys with gimmicks and like little parts that move and all that, but done with a modern sensibility. They have comics they come with, they have posters, they have a fan club. It has everything from like a cool 80s line, but more. I'm going to open these last 2. These are 4 I already had open and displayed. This is one that I'm always forgetting his name, Sabotage. This was probably my favorite one when I got him. His details were so good, but I did a custom paint job on him. Oh, he's a little dusty. Glossed him up a bit. I gave him some little paint to kind of bring out the details. And this is a perfect example of a figure. When you get a figure from a line, they often have really good sculpts, but the paint jobs aren't always the best for bringing out those sculpts, because paint jobs can be very expensive. That's why really nice looking figures can be so much, is that paint job takes time. You have to put it on there and everything, so you can often just hit stuff with a highlight. In this case, I actually painted gunmetal on all his colored parts. I redid all. I wish I would have taken the gloss back a bit. It's a bit too glossy. I didn't know it was more of like a gloss rather than like a satin or even a flat. I'd rather have him flat. I might get him a flat coat eventually, but it came out really cool. This is Sabotage. You can get him. He doesn't look like this. He's more of this color here, this blue underneath. So it gives you a really good idea of how amazing these sculpts are. They really are good. This is Dart, the Poison Dart Frog, half boy, half poison dart frog. This is probably the first one I saw from this line that I just absolutely loved. I still love this character, and the way the arms are longer from a frog, which you'd expect in the legs, but the front arms where he can be bent over like that, there's something about that it works so well. Fantastic character. I love this character. He'll actually do like a flip. You bend him over and he'll flip and land back on his feet. That's his gimmick. It's a bit hard to do when I'm looking up like that, but basically you take him and you flip. Anyway, trust me, it works. It's really cool. I think this was Quilroy, right? Let's see, I always forget their names. El Rey, I'm sorry. Yeah, he has a cool, where is it? There's a button on here. There you go. And you see he actually has like a lighting effect in his gill things there. Again, a fantastic sculpt, if you can see there, but if you just hit that with a little wash, it would really come out. And one of his gimmicks is this super rubbery, bouncy tail thing that when you get it, you just can't stop playing with it. So cool. But I love the little light features. Sabotage has one too with sound, but I broke it when I was reassembling it after painting, so that's my bad. This might be my, I don't know, they're all kind of my favorite. This is a really cool sculpt, and the paint job as it is now is really great. This is, I always forget, this Quilroy, and I don't want to do it right now, but basically you shoot his spines out like that. They go 3 at a time, or in a row I should say, so don't worry, they're dulled, so your kid won't poke his eye out with them. But isn't that cool? It's like an old school, effect or play feature where you could actually kind of like, use it in the way it fits the character, but use it in. I mean, it literally launches out, So it's like literally doing what the character should be doing. It's not just a play feature that's thrown in there for no reason. This is a really good sculpt too. You can see the details on the face. Fantastic. These are all soft. Don't worry if you get it for a kid. Make sure it's not too young of a kid. But just his shape, I think he might be bigger than Sabotage. He's a little larger, but those are the 2 bruisers in the company. Really cool. Fantastic character. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open these last 2. And I'm just gonna scoot all these over here because I'm gonna have to redo them on the shelf anyway. This one, first one is Sham. Sham is like a half chameleon, half, oh I forget. There's some crazy stuff going on with Sham here. These were also on sale. I kept tweeting it out and sharing it out on social medias when these were on sale. I don't think they're still on sale, but go check. You can just search pandy-mony-toys, Alternation toys, there you go. Go there and check. If they're still on sale, you can get all 7 of them, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them for pretty darn cheap. I mean, like really cheap, to the point where I was gonna get a bunch of extras, and then I was like, no, I don't wanna start doing that where I have boxes of stuff that I can't. These are already gonna take up an entire box. At the same time, now I'm thinking of them like, man, I should get some extras that I just won't open. I don't want to be that kind of a collector where you don't open your toys, so I always open my stuff. But then I thought, yeah, but man, that'd be cool if I had extras in a box somewhere. Oh, dropped it. This is cool. Sign this up. Sign your kid up for this or get it yourself. It's a really cool fan club. They send like puzzles and stuff. It's really, really cool. This is one of the coolest parts about it, honestly, is just the old school kind of interaction. Like, I haven't been able to get that in a toy line in forever, since I was a kid. A lot of them just don't bother with that stuff anymore. They don't do like fan clubs and stuff. It's, I don't know, I guess it's all too serious nowadays. So you get a mini comic with each, and the comics, the mini comics are really, really good. Like, these are high quality, you know, professional stuff. They're not messing around. And you get the whole series of them, and you can kind of share the whole story there. I believe eventually they're going to work on the second line here, the phase 2, which is great big figures. I'm not sure though. So here is his play features. See how it gives you a nice tongue lash. With your finger, roll the wheels on his back. His tongue will extend his mouth out of his mouth, and his eyes will twist. Oh, that's cool. He's got a oh, you know, he's a heat sensitive. Like, remember back in the day, that was the big deal. It's like, you know, it would change colors based on body heat. So that's cool to see. Let's get him out of here real quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to pause like I always do on this part because this plastic popping everywhere is not fun to hear. So give me just a second. That's pretty funny, actually. It wasn't bad getting it out of the plastic at all. They'll have little parts that have to do with their character. There's like a little book here. So they're like agents. This should be like a little knife. Yeah, got a little knife. He's got his little gun with his silencer on it. So yeah, they do come with weapons if you're not cool with that. So let's see what his effect does here. Oh wow, look at that. Let's see, how would his heat change? Temperature sensitive paint deco goes transparent even when heated by body heat, warm water, or other source. Do not expose figure to flame. That's good. The tongue is coated in sticky lizard spit that can pick up light objects. Oh, whoa. So just his arm? See if I can make a change here. It's been so long since I've done a color change type thing. I can't tell because I'm looking through the camera, but his body heat will eventually, your body heat will eventually, oh, it is kind of sticky. Gross. I wonder if it'll pick up like the gun. I think it's the end of it. Oh, gross. There you go. He's like, get my gun. That's cool. Like, that's definitely old school to have a little goop. So gun, you're gonna sit right there. So that's his abilities. He's got his eyes are going different directions, which is funny. You can explain to a kid how a chameleon actually does that. How does it change? I want to make it sure I can see if it changes though. I want to get his, does it go completely dark? Let's see here. This game is getting a little dark on the ends there. There's the tail, similar to his Ray's tail. I love these things because every time I get them I'm like this. Pose abilities, usually on each character is a little bit different, but you can see he's got, oh, I didn't know, he's got the incredible chameleon feet. But on these guys, it's funny, that even though they're like an old school kind of character, meaning that, you know, you'd expect them to be kind of limited in posability and stuff, they actually have a ton of posability usually. I like how these legs are just on a ball joint, these feet I should say, so you can do some really kind of sneaky looking poses, you know, whatever. I've noticed that pretty much all of them stand up on the shelf by themselves pretty well once you get them in the right pose, and they're pretty good about, you know, accidental hits on the shelf. They stand up pretty well. I haven't had to use any stands or whatever, so this guy is definitely going to go up on the shelf. I'm going to play with him some more. I want to get that color change going, but on the camera, like I said, I can hardly tell if it's changing or not. So that is Sham. I like the name. The name clever. They're all clever names. This will be Albert. Albert is a weird one. He is a mix of a monkey with a bull. I can't remember. Where is it here? Cattle horns, bull strength, prehensile tail, capuchin monkey, a bull, and a human. As you know, as is normal in the world. But anyway, fantastic. That's the best kind of toy. Something just that's out there. I love that kind of thing. Let me see if I can get this open. Hopefully the plastic won't be loud, just like it wasn't loud in the last one. Man, I should have bought like, you know, 2 sets of these or something. Now I'm thinking about it, I'm regretting it. I might go back and see if that sale's still going on. It's dirt cheap. I was like, that's ridiculous, ridiculously cheap. So here he is here. See if I can just pop it open. Let's see. I'm hoping I don't kill your ears. Is it taped? It is taped. Okay. There we go. Usually they're loose. There we go. I like bubble wrap or this wrapped plastic they use in kits. I mean in toys, but I hate when they're hard to pop out. So I'm so happy that he designed these to make them just come out like no problem. Here's his wacky assortment of weapons. What is this, a hat? What is that? Oh, he's got a pie. A little pie to throw in somebody's face, as you would if you're a half bull, half monkey, half, is that an end of a banana? Half human. I think these are all supposed to be kids. Correct me if I'm wrong. Can't remember. Again, cool posability. He's got a tail that will grip stuff, so that's cool. So like you could have him, you can actually just wrap that tail around something and he's gonna hang on it on your shelf. Of course you want to put him in a cooler pose than that. He is pretty posable too. Again, look at the sculpts. The sculpts are fantastic, but imagine just a bit of a wash popping all that detail out would look really, really, really cool. I'm not sure how you'd get a bull and a capuchin monkey. I guess you mixed their DNA. Look how far his feet go down. That's really cool. He's got the monkey feet, primate feet. So really, really you can do. Oh, I wonder if he could be clapping his hands, his bottom hands. Let's see here. Almost get it. Anyway, very, very cool. I like that there's such a size difference, I was going to say, in this line as well. Like you can get a great big guy like this and a little guy. Now they are priced differently, so if you're concerned about that, the little guy is cheaper than the big guy, but still the price difference is not much at all. But I love that there's a variance there. There's so many toys now where there's no variance at all, and it could be a stylistic thing. For example, I am Elemental Toys that I reviewed over the last year. They are all the same size. That's their shtick, is that they're all from the same kind of universe or whatever. Not universe, but I guess origin story or whatever. These guys are all different people and age groups and all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad there's a bit of a variability, variety. Why can't I speak today? In the shape of the characters. You have some similar characters, more humanoid looking ones, but look at the size difference there, just the height. But it just gives you a nice, there's something for everybody and all that. So really, really cool. That was Albert the 7th. Again, you get his, oh look, I forgot. He comes with, I forgot all about this, a miniature whoopee cushion. I guess he's a bit of a prankster. Is that the idea here? And I think it really works. Let's see. I mean, it is a tiny whoopee cushion. How do you do it? You blow it up. Let's see if I can blow it up. Can't blow it up. Gotta get it open. Let's see. Now I want to do this. I want to see if the little. Let's use this. There we go. There you go. There you go. Oh man, come on, come on. Let's see if I can get all the. There we go. Let's see how it. Oh no, I got a hole in it. Oh no, I might have cut a hole in it. Oh look, you see that hole? It's not going to work now. But anyway, you get a miniature whoopee cushion that actually works. I've seen reviewers, they blow it up and you sit on it and it toots. Very, very cool. What a great line. This is, again, one of my favorite lines of all time because it is, oh, and he also has this, I forgot. His little weapon there is you can smash with it or you can punch with it, whatever you want. So he's a bit of a jokester there, this one. That's cool. I think he's like a kid. Great line. I can't say enough about it. They had a Kickstarter a while ago for the next versions, I think. It didn't go through, but I don't think that's going to stop them all. This line was very, very cool. I saw all the different YouTubers review it, and I cannot recommend anything enough or any more than this line, especially if you're an older person, toy collector, and you're looking for toys that kind of have that 80s feel with the gimmicks and the sound and the lights, but it's not annoying. It's completely original. It's just, I can't say enough about it. Great line. I'm going to see how much longer I keep them on the shelf because I have them all now. I might retire them, but I still just love them so much. So I might go get some extra box ones, keep those on the shelf and pack these away because, as you know, with toys, they start to gather dust and start to fade and stuff, start to get hurt from the sunlight and light in your room and stuff. So you got to eventually pack them away. So, but anyway, fantastic line. Enjoy, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.